Hello, Aries. So this is just kind of like a check-in kind of reading. I've already done monthlies, but this will just be for today is the 12th. I'll be uploading this tomorrow, which is the 13th. So kind of from now until the 18th. And we'll just kind of do a check-in and see if there's different messages than the monthlies or, whatever comes up. So, all right, let's get right into it for Aries, please. Okay. Some of you, Aries, could be dealing with a third-party situation. Not necessarily love, though. Could be work-related and offers. We'll get there. Aries, please. Messages. Highest messages for Aries, please. Aries. Ooh, okay. I like that. That came out with a smack. All right, and one more, please, for Aries, please. Present energy through the week, please, for Aries. Aries, one more card, please. Boom. Okay. All right. All right. Wow, this is going to be an interesting one, Aries, I can tell. All right, you've got some major arcana popping out. So we start off, we've got this like possible third-party situation, or, it could, no, it is. Yeah, it's something like that. You're holding on tight to, yeah, okay. So there needs, yeah, oh, wow, okay. All right. I'm sorry with the laughing. People keep telling me on the videos. I'm trying to stop. It's something. I mean, I'm like 50 years old, and it's been something that's been with me my entire life. So I've only been now attuned to it since I've been doing these YouTube videos. So I'm going to try not to laugh so much. And when I do, it's not that I'm laughing because of, I enjoy the, it's a nervous laughter because I don't like giving people. And this isn't bad news at all. It's just I don't like giving things. It's hard to explain. Anyway, all right. Let me see if I can continue here. Okay. So, all right. So I see you really wanting. You want something, and it looks like it's with a Scorpio woman, perhaps, or it could be male. That's very possible. But it looks like you're trying to, you really want this to happen, basically. And I think the other person, and we're going to get there because I haven't done theirs yet, but they might be the one that has somebody else. In other words, I don't think it's you that has somebody that you're deciding with. I think it's the other person has a couple choices, and you are one of them, okay? And right now, you're definitely kind of holding on to this situation, maybe a little bit too much, could be coming on almost coming off a little bit. I don't mean this mean, but and not desperate. Desperate's not the word. Like just a little bit needy, though. Just a little bit. And if it is a Scorpio woman by chance, and it could be Cancer or oh God, I'm sorry, Pisces. But Scorpio just hit me when I put down that card. Okay, so it could be any water sign, and not even a water sign. It could just be a woman that's very interesting. She's whatever. You know who she is. Okay. All right. That was good laughter. All right. I don't have to curtail that one. Okay, but the thing is, we've got the Temperance card over this. So, this needs to be kind of balanced out a little bit. It could be maybe you're reaching out a little bit too much, or even if you're not like sending 50 million texts, it could still be that you're carrying that vibration with you, because, especially a water sign person, especially a water sign woman, is going to pick up on vibrations even. So even if you're just like around her, and you're trying to keep cool, she's still going to sense your over eagerness, if you will. Okay. And that's cool. It's good to be into somebody, but we'll get into it a little bit more as we see where they're at. Okay. Because you do have the Star card. So I like that. But it's interesting. I'm not really sure. We're going to go into this too because you have the Judgment card and the Hermit card kind of wanted to come out on top of that. But we also have the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is all something that is kind of awesomeness going on here. Okay, I think I just got it. All right. So it's possible that there's also a Virgo in the mix, and if not, then that you have some sort of, it could be just a Virgo friend, or it could just be a super wise friend, okay? And somebody is going to seriously shine the light on this situation for you, all right? Because they're wise and they know. They've been in this situation, whatever this is with this Three of Cups, okay? They've been there and they know exactly the advice to give you. And because I don't think this is you. It could be, but I feel like this is an outside person that's going to kind of help give you some really good advice on this and how to use your highest judgment in obtaining this wish come true that you want. I'm going to move on a little bit now because it's a 3-row thing, so I'll kind of sum up everything anyway, so I won't spend too much time. But so far, that's kind of the situation I see. And I do see this as being more of an emotional matter rather than a financial issue. So, but, we do have the 4 of coin, but I think that is in reference to emotions. But let's get on here. Who's this other person, or what are these what's outside of Aries here, please? Actually, no. What's outside of Aries? Give me a minute here. Okay. Oh, okay, nice. Okay. And give me 2 more, please. 2 more first, please. And 1 more, please. Outside, please. Okay, wow. Okay, a lot of... this person has a lot going on in a good way. I think this person is very attractive. Okay, that's what I think, and I get, I get why you're holding on tight. And you really want this to happen, and by attractive, it doesn't have to necessarily mean our typical outward attractive. Although I see that too. I think this is a very attractive woman in all ways. Very desirable, and I get it. Yeah, just serene and kind of like a wish come true in herself. It's a woman that I see why you would feel that way over. Okay, and apparently others do too. Basically, I think she is she's into you, definitely. I see that, but I definitely see her having to make a choice, and I do think this is a third party situation. And I don't mean in a cheating way. I don't feel that vibe. I don't think this is somebody who's cheating on you. So if you're involved in a relationship already, I don't think this reading is really for you. I mean, it's possible, that that's the case, but I don't really see that. I really feel that this is a reading about somebody who is kind of involved with someone, but they haven't really solidified things, if you will. And by that, I don't mean like sexually. I just mean solidified as far as commitment wise. Okay. That's kind of more the sense I get with this. Like it's a newness type of thing, or you might not have even really clicked, to an actual date yet either, that's possible as well. But, she or he, it could be either way, is interested. Okay. I do see this as a male reading, okay, and that there's a female, involved. But for the women watching, it could, just switch it around. It could be the other way. So, but, somebody is, interested, that's for sure, in you, Aries, okay, I get that. But they have a decision to make, and it's, it's between two really good choices. I'd love to say that the other person kind of sucks, and but and I get that because she's a wise, mature person, or he, it could be he, and that it's a hard decision. But they are going to make a decision, and they are going to offer their cup to one of you. That's for sure. They're not the type that's going to play two people and do that. I don't see that at all. Let's see what the outcome comes out, and let's hope this goes in your favor. I'm thinking it might with that star card. Very possible. Give us an outcome, please, for the situation for Aries, please. Aries. Give me outcome cards, please, for the combination of this inner and outer for Aries. Okay. Okay, and 3 more, please. Those who be watching this video, please. Okay. And another one, please. Not too many. 2 more, please. And, okay. And 1 more overall, please. Okay, you at the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, Aries. Wow, I've got more third-party cards coming in this way. So, I don't know. Maybe she's not all that. This could be somebody, too, that's like around your workplace, or somebody that creatively, through some sort of creative venture or something like that. I have the 3 of coin here. So another 3. We've got 1, 2. Okay, only 2 3s. I thought we had another. I guess not. Well, we kind of do here too, because we have, it's a 4 of cups, but kind of staring at the 3 of cups and how awesome that was and all that sort of thing. So, wow. All right. What I see, and remember, this is a week-long update, okay? So things could very well change in the future. But right now, I don't see much really coming to fruition yet, okay? This person that you're dealing with, they've got this decision to make, and they probably will, because we do end up with 1 cup here at the end. But honestly, I still see 3 party. It's a little confusing. I do see you at the bottom of the deck, which is a very good sign. And I think what this is this is coming later. I think that's why. I think that's why you haven't come out yet, because I don't think this is going to be resolved in a week. That's just kind of what I'm getting here. I think this person is deciding right now, and is really just she's got a couple decent. She's got you, who's awesome and interesting, or he, I'm sorry, could be he. He's got you as a female, who's interesting and awesome, all those things. But there's somebody else too that is also, has those qualities as well. So, I do think, though, I think you've got a really good chance. I do, but it's going to be a little tough this week. I think, because we've got conflict here. We've got a little bit of walking away, and we've also got the Page of Swords. So these 3 cards aren't really too fun. This is kind of looking at the truth of the situation and saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm so conflicted. Should I walk away?" Just kind of. In other words, you might get to a stage towards the end of the week, and this may be longer, and that's quite possible. It could play out longer, but you might get to a stage where you're just like, oh my God, I'm tired of the conflict. Make up your mind already. I feel like, maybe I should walk away. You know, I'm not sure, but we do have this Magician card at the bottom. Let's see if I can get kind of an overall, if you should hang in here or not. Should Aries hang in here with this possible water sign, whatever sign we've got here? Should Aries hang in there? Okay. Yeah, well, we've got Knight of Wands. So, hang on, let me grab another one on that. Okay, is that Aries or is that this other person, though? Is that moving forward for Aries? Yeah, should Aries hang in there? Actually, I'm not feeling those. Hang on. Okay, should Aries hang in there? Okay, yep, have strength. Yeah, okay, here we go. So I really concentrated that time and I just asked, should you hang in there? We've got the strength card. Okay, I like that. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got Page of Cups. So yeah, hang in there. It probably is worth it in the long run. Probably, you know, I can't, no guarantees there. This is just playing out for this period of time. Only, you know, the other cards will tell as you go along. Well, actually, the cards don't tell. You do. I shouldn't say that. You know, it's always up to you and how you're directing your things. These are just tarot cards, you know. But it does look like, you know, it would be possibly that she or he will come around towards your, you know, unless there's a Leo in the mix, which is, quite possible. Yeah, that could be too. I'm going to leave it kind of up in the air because, you know, it's a little positive and a little unsure. So I think that's a good spot because really it's all about, you know, what you make it to be. I will suggest, however, if it is a water sign that you're after, and with this card and this, you know, to make sure you exercise balance with this. Don't hold on too tight. Don't you know, if you really like this person and you really want to see this go somewhere, it would be a good idea to kind of hang back a little bit. And I don't mean, you know, to the point where you're ignoring them. You don't have to play games or anything like that, but just try to keep your emotions wrangled and be not indifferent so much, but that kind of vibe. Okay, so where you're just in control, you know, and you're okay with whatever. You know, when you're around this person, you're okay wherever it's at. Okay, I hope that made sense. I'll pull you guys a couple fun cards here. Let's see. Actually, I haven't shuffled. Aries, please. A couple cards for Aries, please. For this upcoming week. Okay, so I have at the bottom of the deck, remain positive. Okay, yay. Always good advice. I have recovery. I don't know how that fits in, and I don't even know if it does, quite frankly. But this one I feel does. Communicate clearly, okay? I think that's always good. You know, those are, I like these two, really. Communicate clearly and remain positive. I think those are not that recovery isn't, that's great advice too, but it didn't really seem to tie into this reading. But if that means something to some Aries out there, it might be a good time to kind of get some rest and, you know, not party too much, you know, that sort of thing. All right, hopefully that was helpful, Aries, and yes. All right, if you like the videos, go ahead and like, share, subscribe if you want. Also, all my information is at the underneath the video. All right, right on. Thanks.